Ladies and gentlemen, how are you? How are you doing today? It has been long without posting this ceremony, but with God's grace today we are together. We are together sharing the word of the Lord. So our sermon today is from Zechariah 4 verse 10. And it says, For who hath despised the day of small things? For they shall rejoice and shall see the plummet in the hand of Zerubbabel with those 7. And they are the eyes of the Lord, which run to and from through the whole earth. And this verse is all about rejoicing in small things. It is all about rejoicing in small things. Have you ever felt discouraged or overlooked in your life? Have you ever felt discouraged? Have you ever felt overlooked because your efforts seem small or insignificant? Today's passage from Zechariah reminds us that God does not despise the day of small things. In fact, He rejoices in them. So God rejoices in small things. He rejoices in them. In our society that values grandiose accomplishments and instant gratification, it's easy to overlook the power of small steps and small victories. We often measure success by the magnitude of outcome, but God sees things different. He sees faith and diligence we put into even the smallest tasks, and He delights in our efforts. Just as Zerubbabel held the plummet in his hand, representing the careful measurement and precision required to build the temple, God sees and values our every effort. He is aware of every detail and even the seemingly insignificant task that we do. He is aware of every detail and every detail, and even the seemingly insignificant tasks that we do. Our small acts of kindness, our prayers in quiet corners, our humble service behind the scenes, all matters to Him. Instead of despising the day of small things, let us learn to rejoice in them. Each step we take in obedience and faithfulness is an opportunity for God to work in us and through us. Our small efforts, when we offered up with a pure heart, can have internal significance. Today, let us find joy and fulfillment in the small things. Let us appreciate the beauty of everyday moment, knowing that God sees and delights in them. May we approach each small task with dedication and with diligence, knowing that our willingness to do the small things faithfully is an act of worship to our loving God. With this, ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you so much for your time. May you just find spare time to revisit all the sermons that we post here on this channel. You might be blessed and continue to be blessed. In Jesus, we pray today. Don't forget to pray at least 3 times per day, during the morning, during the afternoon, and during the night before you sleep. I thank you so much. Thank you so much for being with me.